Well, hello. Welcome to Dashcam Diary of Disabled with me, Chronically Happy. I am headed from my chiropractor appointment to kind of local farm. It's not that local. It's actually a little bit further north of Salem and Woodburn area. Hopefully I can just look it up on my GPS before I leave this here. Bauman's Farm. There we go. Let's go. I'm only 7 miles away. I can't even see myself with the glare on my camera. I can't even see the angle here. Anyways, not that I need to look at the camera at all, because I need to be looking at the road while I drive in my GPS, but dang, the sun's coming out at like just the wrong angle. Or the right angle to mess up my freaking lighting on my freaking screens. Oh man, it's just so bright. Doesn't help that I'm wearing like light pink sunglasses, but look, it's my aesthetic today. I'm 9 miles out. Oh, whatever. Whatever's clever. I'm going to not hit this. Get out of the road, squirrel. I've been wanting to get one of these darker melons, or they're watermelons, but they have no stripes on them. They're solid green on the outside, and they grow these watermelons every year. It's kind of late in the season for my watermelon. They might be a little bit overripe. Usually it's like middle of August, early August, middle August, end of July, something like that. Watermelon is like the best around here. It's kind of late in the season. Also, I need to get some fruit and stuff and get going on my canning. It is canning season. I can, and that's my superpower. Anyways, as I was trying to talk earlier on my dash cam, my medical updates have been going very well. I'm approved for surgery, but it makes me wonder about, did I even fully untether the first time? Because according to my neurosurgeon, around the 3 to 4 month mark is right around when I retethered. But what if I wasn't fully untethered to begin with? Maybe I still had adhesions, and it was right around that 3 to 4 month mark that the spinal fluid finally regulates itself better. And maybe that's what I was feeling, is the spinal fluid finally starting to pressurize how it needed to, but it was still messed up on the right side, versus the left side got fixed, but the right side, I don't think it did. So depending on, I don't know if the herniations, I do know that the herniations in my spine are affecting me neurologically and my immune system pretty bad. My red blood cells are destroying themselves too fast. I have enough iron, so I'm not anemic, but I have a type of anemia that my red blood cells are destroying themselves before they're even out of the marrow. Or they're just destroying themselves exponentially fast outside, while it's trying to circulate. My red blood cells are just not surviving. So I don't have enough blood going through my system at all times to help circulate oxygen and everything else I need to all of my body. It's quite a conundrum, honestly. like knowing what I know about anatomy and biology and like how things kind of work together and don't work, how things in my body don't work good together. It's been a process of elimination for the majority of my life. My doctor, neurosurgeon, told me it's almost impossible to know if I had spina bifida. She was very doubtful that I had it, but she said she'd be able to tell me if she could see MRIs of what it looked like before my neurosurgeon touched me for the first time in my spine and did my release. But that then tells me that my dad is the one that has spina bifida, and that's where it came from his side. But I feel like there's spina bifida or spinal cord issues on my mom's side too, so it is so hard with trying to decipher, like, let alone somebody that has no medical degree, but I might as well have because of all the research I've done. Among so many different things in the body and how things are supposed to go and how they're not supposed to go. I had a process of elimination of a lot of different diseases and a lot of different things, and talked to a lot of different doctors and asked a lot of damn questions and be told that I was wrong with my theories a lot of the time, and I'm like, that's all right. I'm glad that I'm wrong because I don't want to be right about some of this stuff. But I know my body very well, more so than a lot of other people can identify, and I know what's going on in my body at all times. An alien abducted my body and came to my body and be like, what is this? Get me out of this thing. This thing is jacked up. It don't work right. But I love life to the fullest, as the best that I can, because I know it could be worse. And I'm a fighter, and my mindset and perspective really matters in the outlook of somebody's outcome. I believe my surgery is going to go like it did the first time. In fact, I hope it goes better. I'm going to pray and manifest and put all my energy spiritually into making sure that that part of myself is ready for surgery. And I'm also trying to prep my body the best I can with physical therapy. But I'm so prone to injury when working out that it's dangerous for me to do anything. It's dangerous for me to just live everyday life because I get injured on the daily. The daily injuries. Yes, the daily issues of having connective tissue issues and chronic pain, chronic lower back pain so bad right now. Oh my goodness. My lower back pain is redonkulous. So I highly recommend to anybody that suffers from chronic lower back pain. It could be referred from your hips. It could be referred from your sacroiliac joint. It could be referred from very many places. It could originate in the lower back as well, because a lot of people don't lift correctly. I lift correctly my entire life. The only time I ever messed up a disc in my back was when I fell on my tailbone 2 years ago. I take pretty darn good care of myself when I'm paying attention, but my body doesn't sense things correctly. It's called precipitation. And a lot of people with chronic conditions have, like EDS, have poor precipitation. Look that up. P-R-O-C-I-P, procip, then R-E-R-I, R-E or R-I? Procipiation. So like a nation. Asian. A-T-I-O-N. Procipiation. Procipiation. Precipitation. Maybe it's ocean, not Asian. Precipitation. Whatever. Anyways, it should pop up on Google. One of those spellings. I never did do spelling bees because I have to kind of like write it out in order to like for my brain to recognize it. Like verbal words coming out of the mouth are really hard. Verbal instructions are very hard for me. Verbal instructions, unless I'm doing it as I'm being instructed to at the same moment, I don't learn like very well with verbal instruction. Don't try to tell me 10 steps because I'm just trying to figure out how to do step 1 and 2. And then my brain is like overwhelmed and like frozen, fight or flight, like, too much info. Don't tell me any more than just one thing at a time, please. I can multitask in so many different ways. I have to because my brain always being a mile a minute about other things other than what I'm really doing and focused on. There's studies. I know there's studies that say multitasking is not efficient. But boy, the productivity I can do because of multitasking. Is it of quality? I'd like to think so, but yeah, who knows? Probably not the best, to be honest. Unless I'm there. We'll go in the car entrance. Please let me have the willpower to say no to buying all the flowers. Please give me the power to say no to buy all the flowers. Please have the willpower to only buy melons and maybe something else. I'm here early enough that me and my stormy dog can go in. There's this old couple doing. Okay, well, I'll take the handicap then. Thank you. Stormy dog and I are going to get out and walk for a second and go buy some melon. Get my head on. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye now. Peace out.